In a few seconds I'm going to gush all over this video about how my love for the Brawler is as vast and never ending as space itself. But before I do that I should clarify a point that's been made abundantly clear about my name and its spelling. For most of you I can safely assume that you are capable of reading and therefore not the target demographic of this intro. For those of you still concerned about how to pronounce this name, please feel free to simply call me Daddy.
Tasty.
The Brawler is a USR ship that defies all logic and reason, opting to fuel its very existence on the salt generated by its victims and pure unadulterated swag. For a medium-sized assault ship it has the testicular fortitude of a leviathan and even less fucks to give than a gladiator. The Brawler is nothing less than a glorified whaling ship designed to turn anything in its sights into profit and sea shanties. Yo ho me hearties. If I even attempted to comprehend how exactly the USR engineering team came to conclude that this ship was anywhere near rational, I'm certain my cojones would explode. Instead of putting my manhood in harm's way I'm simply going to load the harpoons and tell ye salty lot the beautiful tale of the Brawler in the sea. For starters, let's look at its loadout options. It has 3 different gun wall configurations for its thumper: burst fire, automatic, and fuck your shit son. While the vanilla thumper is no less delicious than the others, it is good for carving out chunks of your opponents like a broadside volley on a merchant vessel. The auto thumper is a good way to ensure that as long as you can lead your target, the plundering doesn't stop until those scurvy laden curs rest at the bottom of the ocean. Thumper blast is the USR way of trying to copy the hunter, only they don't have any chill whatsoever, and forgot that seal clubbing is frowned upon by the civilized world. These tools of the trade are good for engaging scallywags, but without a way to close the gap like the hunter, most of your shots are going to go wild. That's where the Brawler's main weapon comes into play, and by comes into play I mean brings those sniveling landlubbers in close for a pirate's welcome.
I'm a leaf on the wind. Watch how I go.
Pop quiz. What do you get when you take a precision-engineered point-to-point teleportation drive and jury rig it to haul in a target 10 times your size? Is it A, the harpoon, B, Scorpion's hookshot, C, a ship-sized grabby claw for securing prey, or D, pure fucking swag? Trick question, you bilge rats. It's obvious. E, all of the above.
You serious?
Landing the skill shot that is the harpoon is made all the more satisfying when you combine it with the harpoon pull ability from up to 15,000 kilometers away. Once you have the white whale in your clutches, reel that puppy in and spank him harder than a disobedient stepchild. No target is too big or too fast to counter the Brawler's harpoon ability when they are dragged helplessly ass first into the waiting crosshairs of your teammates. Once you've reeled in the catch of the day, turkey slap that stowaway into submission with the concuss pulse so all he can do is flounder around like a fish out of water. If you're more likened to singing a wailing song, use either the slow pulse or the ability suppression pulse. Beware the sirens call, lads, it means death is upon ye. Because it was such a hit last time, here's another ass kickery montage to slake the thirst of all ye bloodthirsty pirates and privateers. Some important things to note about the Brawler are the location of her armor plating. While she's light on the fore and aft decks as well as above and below, her port and starboard lines are just stacked with sexy plating. So unless you feel like taking up permanent residence in Davy Jones' locker, I would recommend you show them your broadsides, lads. Another thing to note is that while she also has fighters on board, they are best served as deckhands to repel any boarding parties. Keep your booty safe. Last but not least, the harpoon ability is a great counter to ships with boost capabilities when employed from perpendicular angles as well as ships that can blink. Single target crowd control is what the Brawler excels at, but alas, one ship does not an armada make, so make sure you bring shipmates that can handle the heavy lifting. Otherwise, the only person getting keel hauled is likely to be you when an enemy cloaker declares your crimes and hangs you for piracy. So bank those credits. Buy a Brawler. Become a terrifying villain of the high seas, the likes of which your enemy's children will grow to fear. In no time you'll have the mark of a true pirate, scouring the seas clean of all those salty scrubs between you and glorious 4th tier MMR. Thanks for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment about how these videos contribute to early onset cancer. Don't forget to leave a suggestion about what ship you think I should cover next.